Hi, my name is Mary. Thank you for joining us for Wednesday morning yoga. We'll go ahead and come down to a comfortable seat of your choosing. Bring our hands to heart center. And this is your practice, so be sure and modify. Press our fingertips together, our thumbs at our heart center. We'll go ahead and start focusing on our breathing, lowering our shoulder blades. Deepening our breath. And we'll go ahead and release our hands down by our side. We're going to dip our chin toward our chest. And breathing here, stretching out the back of our neck. And we'll raise the crown of our head up. Take our right hand and tiptoe those fingertips out to the side. Our left one will come up and over. And we'll press into our right palm, stretching out that entire left side. Breathing here. Feeling your breath expand your ribs. One more breath here. Let's come back to center. We're going to take our arms and raise them up above. Exhale, plug those shoulder blades down. We'll do that a few times with your breath. We're going to release the hands to our side, and this time we'll take that left hand, creep it out to the left. Right one will come up and over into our side stretch. Pressing into that left hand and breathing. Back on up to center. Once again, we'll lift up. Exhale, snuggle those shoulder blades down. One more time. We're going to release those hands to our side. The right one will creep out, left one up and over. This time we're going to inhale and curl inward toward that right knee. Exhale, open skyward. And we'll flow between the two, inhaling and reaching. Exhaling, opening. 2 more times. Come on up to center. Let's switch. So left hand comes down. Tiptoe it out. Right hand over. We'll curl toward that left knee. Inhaling. Exhaling, opening up. And flow between the two. One more time. Bring them on down. Hands to knees, and we'll do a few shoulder loops, up, down, and back. Feeling some movement. Snap, crackle, pops is good. One more time. And we're going to inhale our arms out to the side. This time we're going to take that left palm, turn it toward our back, bend the elbow, and bring it behind us. Our right one will come up and over. Can grasp our fingertips or clothing. And then we'll inhale and look skyward and breathe right here. Opening up. One more breath here. And we'll open to the side. Let's bring those hands down, a couple shoulder rolls, loosen it up before we switch sides. Hands out. This time the right palm turns to the back. Nope. Yes. And then the left one up and over. Grasp for clothing or fingertips. And look skyward. Breathe. Open your heart up. We'll inhale out. Bring our hands on down, and we're going to come up to hands and knees. Getting ready, starting with some small cat-cows. We'll dip our chest forward, opening up the collarbones. Inhale into cat. We'll flow between the two with your breath, starting with your movements small, gradually making them a little bigger. It's as if you're dip it under a fence. You can come through your cobra if you like. Even all the way back to your child's pose. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back into your cat. Follow the flow of your breath. I'm going to do that 2 more times and meet in tabletop. When you arrive, let's take that right leg back straight. We're going to go ahead and flex that foot and roll to and fro. So we'll come forward and point, go back and flex, stretching out the sole of the foot, the calf. Let your breath move you like a wave. And next time you come forward, straighten that leg, energize it, and shoot it toward the wall behind you. You can add that left arm for balance. Breathing. We'll come on down, switch, take our left leg back, stretch out the sole of the left foot, and the left calf, rolling back and forth with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Two more times like that. And we'll energize that leg. Shoot that foot back. This time the right hand can come up, taking care to plug that right shoulder blade back. We'll go ahead and release that effort. Let's come on back into hero's pose. We'll roll out our wrists, give them a little bit of love, a little bit of movement. Thanks for supporting us. You can even take the thumb and forefinger and shake it out. Switch to the left. Go ahead and release. We're going to crawl forward into child's pose, so you can have your knees wide or close together. It'll give you a different stretch, so you can experiment between the two. We'll shoot our hips back. We're going to inhale and creep our fingertips forward. As we exhale, we're going to pull our arms back. It's like cactus arms, so we'll flow between the two. Inhaling forward and creeping. Exhaling. Cactus arms. Two more times, just like that. Opening up that lower lumbar spine. And next time we come to center, we're going to creep it on over to the right side. Peek underneath our left armpit and breathe. Feeling your breath fill up your belly. And empty out like a balloon. One more breath here. Come on back through center. And on over to the left side this time. We're going to peek underneath that right armpit, shooting those hips back, and breathe here. One more breath here. And we'll come on back to center. Go ahead and let your forehead lower down, and we'll roll it gently side to side. Put a little forehead massage here. Back to center. Walk those hands back toward our knees. Come on up to tabletop. This time we're going to shift our weight forward. Make a little suction cup with our hands. Spread our fingers wide. Turn our toes under, and we're going to rise up into bear. So we'll be lifting our knees up about 5 or 6 inches and shooting those hips back. Once you get there, you can release your head, neck, shoulder, jaw. Let gravity relax it. And And we'll go ahead and step back toward downward dog. We're going to start to pedal it out. Bowing our heart center forward. Then we'll plant both feet. You can have a bend in your knee or straight. We're going to wag our tail right and left. Gives a little added stretch to those calves. Back to center. Press into those hands, and we're going to shoot that right foot back, squaring your hips. We're going to inhale and pull it toward our chest. Exhale, shoot it out. Once again, inhale toward our chest. Exhale, shoot it out. This time we're going to go ahead and open it up into dog. Breathe here. One more breath. Back to center. Go ahead and release. We'll pedal it out before we switch to the other side. We're going to take that left one, keeping the hips fairly square, shoot it back, bowing our head forward and heart. Exhale in toward our chest. And once again, inhale it out. Exhale toward our chest. In, out. This time give a bend in that knee and open it up to dog. Breathing here. Go ahead and straighten it up. Bring it on down. Shoot those hips back, downward dog. We're going to inhale and come forward either into plank or hands and knees, your choice. And then we're going to gently lower ourselves down in one piece. Let's point our elbows to the side. We're going to start a wiggle from the base of our tailbone all the way up our spine to give it some supple movement. Let's take our hands behind by our legs. We'll turn our palms upward. You can put those big toes together and add a little inner rotation of the thighs so the pinkies roll toward the mat. And we're going to inhale and lift up slightly. Hands and feet stretching toward the wall behind us. Exhale, release. Do that 2 more times. To your breath. Let's drag those hands. Plant them by our lower ribs. Do a few shoulder rolls, looping them up, down and back. Pointing those elbows toward our back pockets would be if we had some. And then we'll press into our hands. Go ahead and come on up. Turn the toes under. Shoot back to downward dog. Few deep breaths right here. And then we're going to inhale and come forward once again into plank or hands and knees. Let's go ahead and lower all the way down. Loop those shoulder blades up, down, and back. Come up into cobra. Turn the toes under. And one more time. Back into downward dog. Breathe here. Bowing your heart center forward. And we're going to take our feet and walk them all the way up to join our hands. Coming to about parallel, we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing up our shoulders, our neck, our head last. Let's inhale our arms out and up. Exhale them, heart center. One more time. Inhale out and up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to release our hands into mountain pose, shining them forward, lifting the crown of our head to the sky, dipping that tailbone down, stomach towards spine, and breathing here. Going to take that right foot back, coming into a low lunge, planting our hands on either side, lining up that knee pretty much over the ankle, stretching the crown of our head in front, Then we'll bow forward as we straighten the front knee. And exhale into our lunge. We'll flow between the two. Inhaling full. Pressing into your hands and the ball of your foot. One more time and we'll meet in our lunge. Let's go ahead and put that right knee down, scoot it up a little bit, getting forward, ready for half moon. Bring our arms up, and when you're ready, bend into that front left knee. Let your gaze look upward and breathe. Pressing into the top of that back foot. Go ahead and come on down. We're going to shoot the hips back this time. Come on the heel of that left foot, and we'll wiggle gently, rotating from the hip socket, right and left, giving it some movement. Breathing. Go ahead and pull that and come on back to tabletop. Let's shoot back to child's pose. Take a few restorative breaths right here. You can even drag those hands with the palms up by your legs and curl inward. One more breath here and we'll come back to tabletop. Making our way so that our right foot comes into lunge this time. Hands on either side. Lining up that knee over the ankle. And then we'll go ahead and straighten the front leg and bow forward. Exhale into the lunge. And flow between the two. Two more just like that. Then we'll meet in our lunge. Go ahead and scoot that back foot up, the knee down, getting ready for half moon on this side. Bring the arms up, bend forward into that knee and gaze skyward. Energizing your arms, your hands, your fingers as you breathe. Bring the hands on down, shoot that hip back. We're going to rotate from the hip socket. The leg will just follow along. So it's originating from the hip, not the foot. Come back. Let's come into our lunge. We're going to take that foot, bring it all the way back to plank or hands and knees. And we'll go ahead and lower all the way down. Loop those shoulder blades up, down, and back. Come into cobra. To turn those toes under and shoot back to downward dog. Breathing right here. Letting your breath energize you. Strengthening your shoulders, opening up your collarbones. Letting everything go. Focusing on the moment. And we're going to walk those feet up toward our hands. Let's go ahead and plant them wide. Bend into those knees and we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come on up. Let's bring our hands out and up. Going to grab the left wrist with the right hand. We'll bump the left hip to the left. Can add a little bend and open on up and breathe. Back to center. Let's go ahead and switch. This time grabbing our right wrist with our left hand, bumping that right hip, little bend and open on up. Weight in our heels and our outer knife edge of our feet. And we'll open up. Let's take our arms by our side. We're going to go ahead and rotate slowly side to side. letting the movement originate from our spine. Our arms will just be following along for the ride. They can gain some momentum. Maybe a little kidney massage or shoulder massage if you like. And we'll gradually slow it on down. Come back once again to stillness. This time we're going to heel toe those feet in. Let's take those big toe ball mounds together or parallel, whatever's comfortable for your hip structure. Bring our stomach toward our spine, knees together, and sitting back into chair pose. Our arms and gaze can come upward, plugging those shoulder blades down, trying to lighten that death grip our toes have on the mat. Breathe here. One more breath, then we'll open up. Come on down. Let's go ahead and dip our chin down. I'm going to step about parallel. Dip our chin toward our chest. Lift the crown of our head up, and we're going to simply rock back and forth between the balls of our feet and our heels. This is a good way to find where our proper alignment should be instead of our default one by playing between the two. Extreme forward and extreme back. And then we'll try to find where the right spot is, tucking that tailbone down. Let's bring our hands toward our heart center, pressing our palms together, fingertips together, thumbs at heart center. We'll put our weight into our left foot, kickstanding that right. We may stay here if you like. You can crow your tree anywhere, but directly on that knee joint is fine. I find branches are good for balance. And breathe. Oh, come on down. Let's wiggle it out before we switch to the other side. Weight in the right foot this time. Kickstand that left. Hands at heart center. And then if you like, you can grow your tree or stay there or find a wall. That helps too. We'll breathe right here. And we'll come on down. Let's bend our knees and sit back. And get the back of our thighs and rock along our entire spine. Getting some momentum going. We need a bit of a massage. And we're going to come onto our backs, all the way flat. And take our arms up over our head. And as we inhale, we're going to take that right foot up and the left arm. And then we're going to rotate between the two. So we'll inhale and switch. Hand and feet are reaching toward each other. Follow the flow of your breath. I'm trying to keep that lower back on the mat. There'll be a point where it wants to pop up. One more time each side. And we'll come all the way down. Let's drag those feet up, plant the soles on the outer edges of our mat, and do a few windshield wipers, dipping the knees to the right and the left. Gaze can go toward the sole of your foot. One more time each side. Let's pull those knees in. We're going to make a few circles on our lower lumbar spine. So we'll go to the right. And then next time you come to the front of that circle, we'll reverse directions. to center. Lift our feet up. We're going to grab the outer knife edges for happy baby pose. We're going to go ahead and rock a little bit from side to side if you like. Pressing our feet into our hands, pulling our legs toward us with our hands. I'm going to come back to center. Go ahead and raise those feet skyward. Arms will open into T, and we're going to go ahead, flex, point, roll those ankles a little bit. And we'll bend both knees. We're going to grab the right one and lower the left leg on the mat, flexing that foot, energizing. We'll pull the right one toward our chest. Left hand goes to the side, and then we're going to open that hip to the right. Inhaling, exhaling center. 2 more times. Inhaling out, exhaling in. This time we're going to guide that knee all the way over to the left. So you can take your left hand on it, and the right one can come out to the side in a T. Once you arrive, we're going to inhale that right arm out. Exhale, release. 2 more, just like that. We'll come back slowly through center. Grab on that knee. Let's raise it up skyward, releasing the arms to the side in a T. Then we'll gently lower that leg down. This time we're going to bend the left and pull it all the way in, hugging that knee toward the chest, breathing right here. And we'll release the right hand to the side. Let our left hand guide that knee open to the left. Exhaling center. 2 more. Inhaling out, exhaling in. And then we're going to guide it all the way over to the right, taking the right hand on the left knee. Left hand can open up, and your gaze can go toward your left hand. We'll inhale, reach. Exhale, release. A nice spinal twist here. And 1 more time like that. And we'll bring it back toward our chest. Hug it on in. Release it skyward. Arms will come to the side in a T. We'll go ahead and lower it all the way down. Now bend those knees. Grab the back of the thighs. Tuck the chin toward our chest to protect our neck. And then we'll rock to and fro. Gonna rock up to boat pose. Your boat can be in the water or on the sandbar, wherever you like. Take our arms forward. We'll inhale to the right. Exhale, center. And to the left. Inhale. Right. Exhale, center. And 1 more time each side. Let's go ahead and sit back. Going to come into forward sitting fold. So sit up as tall as we can get. You can even use a blanket if you like to elevate those hips a little bit. Encourage that forward motion. And we'll inhale up, exhale forward. We'll gradually make our way forward into forward fold. And you can grab on your legs wherever you like, wherever you can get a grip. Inhaling up, exhaling, release. Once you get where you're going, release your head, your neck, your jaw. Wiggle it out. Curl inward and just breathe. Feeling your breath fill up your belly. Couple more deep breaths right here. And we're going to slowly walk our way back up. Let's pull our feet in, so the soles meet together. Grab on our ankles, our legs. You can use your elbows to open up a little bit. And then we'll inhale and exhale. Coming forward. Once again, releasing that head, that neck, that jaw. Making our way gradually forward. Letting gravity help us in our stretch. We'll gradually come on up out of it. Let's take our right leg forward and our left leg behind us. Again, bend that knee, squaring our hips. And we're going to come forward right here. So flex it, energize that foot. We'll inhale up. Exhale, grabbing on where we can. Bending forward. And curl on in. Trying to square those hips. One more breath here. Let's walk our way up out of it. And take that left leg to join the right. And we'll go ahead and wiggle them out. This time that right one will bend and come behind. Squaring the hips. We'll make our way forward. Inhaling and exhaling as we release. Grabbing on where we can. Go ahead and release all the way and curl when you're ready. Take some energizing breaths right here. And we'll gradually come on up out of it. Let's bring that right leg up to join. Wiggle it on out. We're going to come back to tabletop. Spread our fingers wide. Make that little suction cup. Turn those toes under and we'll shoot the hips back. Downward dog. A few breaths here, opening up our chest. Bowing our heart center forward. And we're going to come forward into plank or hands and knees. We're going to go ahead and lower all the way down. Let's bring the arms forward into Sphinx, pressing into our upper arms. We'll take that right leg and bend the knee. Bring it to the side in half a frog. The left hand will crawl underneath the right arm. And we'll come onto our left shoulder. Clap our hands on the side together. And we'll inhale that right hand out, up and over. You can use that left hand on your right knee. And once you get there, inhale and reach. Exhale, melt in your twist. 2 more just like that. And let that next one guide you out, up and over. Hands meet on the side, and we'll make our way to Sphinx in the center. Once you arrive here, let's go ahead and dip that chin toward the chest, stretching out the back of our neck. Breathing. And we'll raise the crown of our head up, bend that left knee, bring it up to the side, half a frog. Right hand will crawl under the left this time, coming under the right shoulder. We'll take our hands, clap them together, and then we'll inhale that left one out, up and over into our twist. So the right hand can come to the left knee, and then we'll inhale and reach. Exhale, melt. 2 more like that. And let that next one guide you out, up and over. We'll make our way back to Sphinx. When we arrive, we're going to walk our hands over to the right. Glance back toward the right foot. And breathe. Pressing into the forearms. We'll make our way to center. And on over to the left side. bouncing back toward that left foot, pressing into those forearms and breathing. Back to center. Let's go ahead and point our elbows outward, forehead on the mat. Roll it gently side to side. Once again, a little more massage. Come to center and drag those hands by our ribs. Loop those shoulder blades back, up, back, and down. Pressing into our palms, turn our toes under. We'll shoot back to downward dog. Bowing forward, breathing, strengthening. And we're going to walk those feet up toward our hands. We're going to make our way to the long side of our mat. Feet parallel. And we'll go ahead and bend those knees. Release that head, neck, shoulders. You can rotate your hips slightly right and left. Kind of an open ragdoll pose. Let your arms can do some figure eights if they like. Breathe and release. And we're going to heel toe in a little bit. Let's put our hands on our hips, bend our knees. We'll roll on up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders, neck, head. Last, we'll turn those toes outward. Tuck that tailbone down, and then we're going to inhale, coming into God and Goddess pose. Exhale, heart center. 2 more like that. Inhaling out and up. Exhaling, heart center. Let's go ahead and come all the way down with our hands. Widen our stance. We'll turn our toes out, and we're going to walk to the right in an open lunge. Exhale through center. And on over to the left. That elbow can guide that knee so it doesn't go over our big toes. That helps protect our knees. We'll walk our way between the two with our breath. And back to center. Let's go ahead and heel toe in a little bit. Go ahead and release that head, neck, shoulder, jaw. We're going to take that back foot and step it up to join our front. Come on down. Let's find a comfortable seat of your choosing. Getting ready to finish up our practice. Thanking yourself for sharing your time, for dedicating this to your health. And go ahead and end with our little hand yoga. So we'll open up, keep our thumbs and pinkies together. I accept, I treasure, I offer, I give thanks. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week.